Hello and welcome. So you've made it through most of the holiday season, and now it's the end of the year. The new year's just around the corner, and that can bring up a lot of energies. Now, while you might have had an amazing year, and I so hope you have, so many of us haven't. There's so many things that we wanted to do. Wow. Yeah, we were planning to do, and either we ran out of time, money, or any of those other things. Yeah. And so, what we want to do today is just do a few things just to release expectations and upsets from the previous year, and then clear out what's in the way so that you can have a good or even an amazing 2025. So, everything the end of the year brings up. Do you choose to release, let go, and or allow all that to be removed from your reality now? And do you feel the judgment that there's not like you can just release it because you were supposed to do this, you were supposed to do that? You're supposed to change all these things. Yeah, and one of the things that's really tough is that the modern world has so many things going on, so many distractions, and so many pushing and pulling on your time, your energy. And there's a big pull on energy. Creating change in your life always requires energy. And sometimes we just don't have enough energy. You're tired. You had spent a long day at work. You have emotional things coming up. Wow. Yeah. And so it's really easy for us to be exhausted and not have the energy to create the change that you desire. Yep. So everywhere that you're judging yourself for not being able to do the things or create the change you desired over the year, when it was really that you just didn't have enough energy, or that was one of the things, one of the reasons. Yeah. So everywhere you haven't been acknowledging one of the reasons that you weren't able to create that change was because of the lack of energy or the energy that pulled you away from other areas. Do you choose to release and let all that go? Yes, I choose that. Vaporize, liquefy, vaporize, liquefy. And did you feel how things got lighter? How there wasn't resistance on that? And the reason why is because you're acknowledging something that's true. And when you acknowledge something that's true, it removes those false expectations and those judgments. Yeah. So any remaining judgments about the things you were supposed to accomplish in the last year that you didn't accomplish, would you choose to release, let go, and or allow all that to be removed from your reality now? Yes, I choose that. Out, out, out. Ooh. Yeah, and that's one of the big things is judgments and expectations are these energies that resist you. While we often think that a judgment could help motivate you, that's old thinking. That's what people used to think. They used to think that if you judge something harshly enough, put yourself down so far, you would have no choice but to do something to change it. And while that sometimes is true, often it isn't. Often that judgment just becomes one more energetic block that you have to push through to actually create the change that you desire. So, everywhere you've been judging yourself for not accomplishing what you wanted to accomplish, do you choose to release and let all that go? Yes, I choose that. Release, release, release. Let go, let go, let go. Dissipate, 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 drain, and flush. Okay, that's just one little area that we wanted to clear and release about releasing the last year. And then looking forward into the new year, yeah. And I was talking with somebody earlier today who was really worried about some things that are going to be happening to her or might be happening in the new year. Yeah. So all the things you're worried. Yikes. So all the judgment, all the anxiety, all the worry. That's coming up around the unknown in the new year. Do you choose to release and let all that go? Yes, I choose that. Vaporize, liquefy, vaporize, liquefy. And that was another one that didn't have a lot of resistance on it. And why is that? Well, because we're actually acknowledging or we're recognizing something that was under the surface. And one of the parts that we often don't think about is we think about the new year being this happy time, this time that we can create so many good changes, finally accomplish the things we wanted to accomplish. But we also don't acknowledge that there could be some concerns and some worry about the new year. Yeah, so everywhere there are these concerns and worry about the new year, do you choose just to release and let all those go? Ah, yes, I choose that. Release, 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 release. Whew. Yeah, and anything that's in your way. Oh, yikes! In your way. Yeah, and so once again, is we don't want to like have this false positivity and think, oh, there's nothing in your way. But a lot of the things that are in your way, there's an energetic resistance around what's in that, which makes it harder to move through. So all the things you've decided are going to resist or block you in the new year. Ooh, whoa, everything that just brings up. Do you choose to release, let go, and or allow all that to be removed from your reality now? And there's some resistance on that one because it feels like, oh, well, there are some of those things. And like I said, we're not discounting that they're there. What we're doing is removing the energetic charge or a part of that energetic charge, which then makes it easier to move through. Ooh. Yes. So, what is everything you decided is going to resist or block you in the new year that isn't going to resist or block you as much as you thought? Do you feel the energy? So that's lighter. So everything that's in your way, everything you decided is in your way that's going to resist or block you in the new year, that actually isn't going to resist or block you as much as you thought it was. Whoo, do you choose to release and let all that go? Woo, yes, I choose that. Whoosh, out, 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 out. Vaporize, liquefy, vaporize, liquefy. Ooh. And anything preventing you from having the strength or having the energy to take your next step to create more of the life you would like. Woo, do you choose to remove and destroy all that? Woo, yes, I choose that. Vaporize, liquefy, banish, vanquish, banish, vanquish, banish, vanquish. Yeah, and I'm going to be doing another little releasing around releasing the past year and then removing what's in the way of creating a better new year. So leave a comment below or make sure you're on my email list so you'll receive the information about this upcoming live video. So what's everything in the way of you having a good or a great week? Ugh, yikes. Yeah, and once again is we have these expectations. And so around the New Year, New Year's Eve, ooh, yikes, we didn't clear around New Year's Eve. Yeah. So everything New Year's Eve brings up, ugh, do you choose to release and let all that go? Woo, vaporize, liquefy, banish, vanquish, banish, vanquish, banish, vanquish. Yeah, and one thing about New Year's Eve is that many people aren't as happy as they seem. Ugh, do you feel the energy on that? Yeah, and a lot of people are kind of like upset about how the year went, and they're hopeful, but also kind of discouraged about the upcoming year. And this is why a lot of times when we're at parties, it seems like people are happy and joyful, but a lot of times they're not under the surface. Whoa, yeah. So everywhere that you don't feel as happy and joyful as you would like, do you choose to release and let all that go? Ooh, yes, I choose that. Vaporize, liquefy, liquefy. Yeah, and then once again, is anytime that we have these special occasions that are supposed to be special, you're supposed to be happy, you're supposed to have the most amazing time. Woo. Yeah, and then with social media and everything now, when you see all these super fancy parties, wow, and it seems like people are having so much fun and you're not going to be at one of those parties or you don't have as much fun if you are at a party, I totally get that. I felt that way for many New Year's Eves. So everything that New Year's Eves and everything you've seen on TV, social media, that makes you feel like your celebration is less than others, do you choose to release and let all that go? Release, release, release. Yep, and anything in the way of you having a good or even just a decent week, do you choose to release and let all that go? Woo, yes, I choose that. Out, 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 out. Banish, vanquish, banish, vanquish, banish, vanquish. So I'm Max Riggs, Energetic Awareness Explorer and Guide, and I look forward to seeing you again soon. Bye for now.